Oh
everything ties. You saying? I'm sorry.
no, keep going, keep going.
Okay. If anything, the whole thing ties into this. Whether it's talking about potential wars, whether it's talking about blacks committing crimes towards blacks, or whatever the case may be, you always want to think of being strategic and being in a position of power. And if you're not in a position of power, how can you get in the position of power? What can I do to get myself here? What can I do? Who do I talk to get put me at that position? And you also need to have a plan and to start thinking where is it that you want to go. You have a 1 year plan, 3 year plan, and a 5 year plan, maybe even a 10 year plan. But at the end of the day, start having out plans and start really taking your life seriously. I think that's one thing that lots of black men don't do. We don't take being black serious. We don't take being black men serious, and we sure as heck don't take our lives a lot of times, unfortunately, being serious. So at the end
Absolutely,
of the day, we need to really sit down with ourselves and really think what it is that we really want to do with ourselves and where we want to be and how we envision ourselves. If you envision yourself being a king, you can't be a king being a worker. And you can't be
damn
a king
sure
having
can.
a work being a mind being a worker of the mind either.
Yeah. MOT, we're doing final thoughts, but the last thing you said was custody, MOT. You said custody. What are your thoughts,
Yeah, I
MOT?
mean, at the end of the day, you got to be able to think 30 ways down the line. You already got the stuff. You have a decision tree. If she does this, we're going to do this. If she does this, we're going to do this.
Why
If
not
we
think
break
like
up,
why not think like a 15-year-old boy, MOT?
because it don't work.
You
Because
got you
she,
got muscles, MOT.
yeah, I know, but it doesn't work in the real world. It
But you
doesn't
got
work in the
guns,
courtroom.
MOT. But MOT, you got guns.
Yeah, but judges can have you be of contempt of court by thinking you got all that in the courtroom. You're not gonna hulk out in the courtroom, bro.
You sure you're not going David Banner in the courtroom?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead. It ain't gonna work, man. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to comport yourself like a person.
Wait a
Everything
minute,
that
I
you
got to
did is
crack a
gonna be
little bit
read
more
out.
joke. You saying to the judge, "Don't make me angry." You ain't
You
going.
won't like me when I'm angry. You're like, oh really? Oh really? How would you like 30 days for contempt of court,
Man,
Mr.
look,
Banner?
you look. I was 17. They tried to give me 25 years. I was prideful because I knew they had no evidence, right? But to see other people crumble because they wanted to go home, or you know what I'm saying? It's amazing how much pride we have
For
before
things that
we
don't
get.
matter. For things that don't matter.
Yeah, but it's so funny, man. We get in front of these judges, motherfuckers losing all their pride. They like, I'm like,
Bro,
what the fuck?
begging begging a dude with glasses on who's 130 pounds who's just giggling on the inside. Alpha offering you some stuff and you about to hulk out to the point to where he's going to be able to justify that type of time. If you had a competent attorney, he'd be like, "This is what you got," or if you do what I do, is we're not going to court unless you went to school with this guy, and we're going to dinner before we go to the courtroom tomorrow, so that way we can discuss what this is going to
Something,
be.
something. I,
You better have a personal connection with the person that we are actually going up in front of. And if I don't hear no personal connection that you went to school with them, or we're about to actually rearrange the court trial because we want this judge over that judge, I'm not dealing with you as an attorney. You're
see,
just
see, see,
walking in there to a person who's gonna watch me lose.
see. This is why I'm so glad I hung around older people when I was young, and I was fucking older women because I was getting old knowledge, right?
Yeah, very early. Yeah.
Man, look, I'm sitting in there, man. They didn't even let me change out. I was in there for 12 weeks in the holding tank. They was taking me straight from the holding tank into court like 5, 6 times. I ain't even change out. I ain't even get classified. That's how I knew they wanted me to say yes to the bullshit. Went to the evidence tank and pulled out pounds of fucking dope on my case. the fuck are you talking about? And in my mind, I'm like, my worker got off the whole bundle, had 7 G's on him. You counted off 7 G's and gave it back to him. And he walked up to my car where my chick was at while you had me on the ground. I know you ain't got nothing on me. What are we doing? I'm not even opening my mouth because I recognize game not to run my mouth about what I'm thinking.
At all.
But you take me, you put me in the holding tank. I don't change out. 12 weeks I'm in this joint. And I'm just going to court, going to court, going to court. Well, how about this deal? No, I had 37 cents in my pocket. I don't know what y'all talking about. Well, you've been charged with this. Do you understand it? I hear you, but I had 37 cents in my pocket. 12 weeks later, Mr. Seeley, would you like to go home? Oh, of course. Well, miraculously, all the drugs have disappeared from your case.
Yeah.
And now you miraculously have one rock cocaine.
Yeah, no doubt.
Would you like to go home, Mr. Seeley? Say yes. Yes. I'm going to put you on diversion. I advise you to say yes, Mr. Seeley. You complete diversion. I'll wipe your thing clean. You're a teenager. You just do 30 days of it. So you can go home right now if you say yes. Yes. And that's when I knew you cops will do anything to get a conviction. The dope game is no longer for me. No longer. This ain't even about right and wrong no more. You clearly are willing to fabricate shit. So when I turn to the black male community and I hear them say this shit about how they would hurt other black people and do, that's why I call them Ku Klux Klan members. And yeah, they are bland because ain't no honor to this shit that these cats be saying. Look, thank you for your time, gentlemen. I got to go do this back workout.